you going, guys? This is episode 4 of the Diary of a Serial Child. Please forgive me, I'm not going to make much eye contact with you because I'm driving down the highway. And I just wanted to share a short little story this time about our past, how to deal with our past. When I was about, I think 11 years old, 8 or 11 years old, I was playing across the street from our house at the local park with my brother and one of his friends. And I liked throwing things when I was a little kid, throwing rocks and sticks and all kinds of stuff. Got me in a lot of trouble. I'll tell you some more about that another episode. But this afternoon, my brother's buddy was a skateboarder, and he was skating around and he was doing his little stunts and tricks, and I was throwing stuff and little sticks underneath his skateboard to make him fall, and rocks so he'd go, and fall over, and I thought it was pretty funny. So this one time, I think I threw this stick at him and he really fell. And so he grabbed a stick or a rock or something and went to throw it at me. So I took off like a deer, just started hauling it. And I was running, and I wanted to make sure that I could do something fancy, like when he threw the stick or rock, that I'd turn around and watch him to know when he's going to throw it, so I could stop running and it would go over my head and it would miss me. So I turned over my shoulder and I was watching him. And the problem is when you're looking backwards, you can't look forwards. So I saw him throw the stick, and he threw it, and it was heading right for me. And he was a pretty good throw, and as it was coming for me right over my head, I quickly ducked down while still looking backwards, and then everything went black. And it was a bright flash. And I don't know how long passed, but I woke up with my brother and his friend standing over me going, "Danny, are you okay?" And his friend, I think, was laughing at me. Can't recall, but my brother was pretty shocked. Basically, I ran full force, head first, forehead, by the way, smack into a big old tree. Got a big old bump on my head the size of a goose egg, and I probably got some sort of a concussion, but had to spend that afternoon and the next day in bed. Lesson learned? Point of the story? When we try to live life looking backwards, we get hurt. We get injured. Our life isn't successful. And the end result is pain. Like me, I'm driving. If I drove looking in the rearview mirror, wouldn't be long until I got into an accident. So the point of this story is where God says He's forgiven us for all of our wrongs of our past. We don't need to live back there anymore. We don't need to look back at them. Yes, He will give us what's called the gift of repentance, which means to think differently. And it causes us to, the gift of repentance, which is a gift from God. Repentance is given to us when we, as in the last episode, open our heart to God and say, "I'm a lost person and I need to be changed. I need to be saved." He gives us that gift of repentance, and we begin to think differently about God because of how He treats us. Meaning, He doesn't treat us how we deserve to be treated. He treats us how we need to be treated. So, life lesson: don't spend too much time looking back on things. Maybe just enough to know where you've been so you can tell where you're going and see how far you've gone. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll catch you next time. See you now. Bye.